Mommy, I recorded everything. The billionaire blamed the maid until the toy exposed her fiancé. Mommy, I recorded everything. Those four innocent words changed the lives of everyone in the mansion. A little girl, no older than 4, stood in the doorway clutching her favorite stuffed bunny. Her tiny hands trembled, but her eyes never left the adults arguing across the living room. No one had paid attention to her all morning. No one imagined that the toy hanging loosely from her fingers had quietly captured the truth everyone else had missed. One accusation had already destroyed an innocent woman's life. One lie had almost created a family tragedy. But a child who didn't even understand what she had recorded was about to reveal a secret so devastating that even a billionaire wished he could take back every word he had spoken. Before we begin, if you enjoy emotional stories about family, justice, and unforgettable moments, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Every story here reminds us that the truth has a way of finding its voice, even when it comes from the smallest among us. Ethan Calloway had everything money could buy. At 38 years old, he had built one of the largest technology companies in the country. Newspapers called him a visionary. Business magazines praised his discipline and intelligence. Investors admired his confidence. But every evening, when the lights inside his enormous mansion grew quiet, none of those accomplishments mattered. There was only one person who could make him smile without trying: his daughter. 4-year-old Lily Calloway was the center of his world. She had inherited her late mother's bright smile and curious imagination. Every morning she ran through the hallways pretending to be an explorer, carrying her worn stuffed bunny everywhere she went. She talked to butterflies in the garden, named every bird she saw, and believed every star in the sky belonged to someone who needed a little hope. Since losing her mother to a sudden illness nearly 2 years earlier, Lily had become unusually quiet around strangers. She trusted only a handful of people. One of them was the housemaid. Her name was Maria Santos. Maria wasn't simply an employee. She had worked for the family for nearly 6 years. She had been there before Lily was born. She had stayed awake through sleepless nights when Lily had colic as a baby. She knew exactly which bedtime story Lily wanted on difficult evenings, and exactly how to calm her after nightmares. Even Ethan admitted there were moments when Maria understood Lily's emotions better than he did. Maria never complained. She treated the mansion like a home instead of a workplace. She remembered birthdays. She baked Lily's favorite cinnamon cookies every Sunday. She carefully kept Lily's late mother's rose garden alive because she knew Ethan couldn't bear to look after it himself. To Lily, Maria wasn't just a maid. She was family, but not everyone inside the mansion felt that way. 6 months earlier, Ethan had become engaged to Vanessa Hart. Vanessa was elegant, beautiful, sophisticated. She always knew exactly what to say during charity events and business dinners. The media adored her. They called her the perfect future wife for one of the country's wealthiest businessmen. Only Lily never smiled around Vanessa. Children often notice things adults ignore. Whenever Vanessa entered a room, Lily quietly reached for Maria's hand. Whenever Vanessa offered her expensive gifts, Lily politely accepted them, but never played with them. Instead, she returned to her old stuffed bunny every single time. At first, Ethan assumed Lily simply needed time to adjust. After all, she still missed her mother terribly. But Maria noticed something different. Vanessa wasn't patient with Lily when no one else was watching. The warm smile she displayed for guests disappeared whenever they were alone. One afternoon, Maria walked into the playroom unexpectedly. Vanessa was standing over Lily. "You need to stop crying," Vanessa whispered sharply. Lily hugged her bunny tighter. "I want Daddy." Vanessa forced another smile the instant she noticed Maria entering. "There you are," Vanessa laughed. "Lily just misses her father." Maria smiled politely, but something about Vanessa's expression lingered in her thoughts long afterward. It wasn't kindness. It was irritation, almost resentment. Over the following weeks, little moments began piling up. Vanessa blamed Maria whenever something went missing: a misplaced bracelet, a missing invitation, a broken vase. Each time Maria calmly explained what happened. Each time Ethan believed her. Until one morning, everything changed. It was the morning of Ethan's annual foundation gala. Important investors, political leaders, and celebrities would be attending that evening. Security throughout the mansion had doubled. Expensive jewelry and historical family heirlooms had been brought from a vault to be displayed during the event. Among them was a Calloway diamond brooch. The brooch had belonged to Ethan's grandmother. It wasn't merely valuable. It carried generations of family history. Its monetary worth exceeded $2 million. Its sentimental value was priceless. Maria carefully polished the display case under Ethan's supervision. Vanessa admired the sparkling jewel from across the room. "It's absolutely beautiful," she whispered. "It belonged to my grandmother," Ethan answered softly. "I've never sold it because some things aren't replaceable." Vanessa smiled. "I understand." Nobody noticed the way her eyes lingered on the brooch for several seconds longer than necessary. The day grew increasingly busy. Florists decorated every hallway. Chefs prepared hundreds of meals. Security guards coordinated guest arrivals. Employees hurried from room to room. Lily played quietly in the family lounge. As always, her stuffed bunny rested beside her. The bunny wasn't ordinary. Months earlier, Ethan had purchased it from a technology conference. Hidden inside was a tiny voice recorder designed to help parents preserve children's conversations and bedtime stories. Lily loved pressing the little heart-shaped button because she enjoyed hearing her own laughter replay afterward. Most adults forgot the recorder even existed, including Ethan, including Maria, and especially Vanessa. Around noon, Ethan received an urgent business call and left for the city. Vanessa remained inside the mansion. Maria continued supervising preparations. Everything seemed perfectly normal until 1 hour later. A terrified scream echoed to the entire house. "The brooch!" Vanessa's voice filled the hallway. "It's gone!" Everyone rushed toward the display room. The glass case stood open. The velvet cushion inside was empty. Silence spread across the room. Security guards immediately sealed every entrance. Nobody could leave. Nobody could enter. Ethan returned less than 20 minutes later after hearing the news. His face turned pale the instant he saw the empty display. "Search everything," he ordered. "Every room." Every employee cooperated. Every closet. Every hallway. Every vehicle. Nothing. Then one security guard approached, carrying a small cleaning basket. "We found something." Inside a folded cleaning cloth rested the Calloway diamond brooch. The room froze. The basket belonged to Maria. Maria stared at it in disbelief. "No!" Her voice barely emerged. "No, that's impossible." Vanessa covered her mouth in shock. "I don't understand." Security guards looked at Maria. Employees whispered among themselves. Ethan slowly turned toward the woman he had trusted for 6 years. "Maria, I didn't do this." Her eyes filled with tears. "I swear I didn't." The room remained painfully silent. For the first time since she'd begun working there, nobody believed her, except one tiny voice. Lily stepped forward, hugging her stuffed bunny tightly. "Daddy?" But no one was listening.